Hi friends, very good morning. Welcome to Anu Academy. Very good morning friends. Let us start today's class. Today's class in our channel we are going to discuss force, force, forces and types of forces, and we'll discuss little bit about centroid. Okay, so first we'll come to know what is force, what are the types of forces, and I have prepared material which will be definitely helpful for your AE preparation conducted by APPSC, and definitely it will be useful for AW also for APPSC and as well as Telangana State Public Service Commission. Okay friends, so let us start today's class. Okay, right. So now material is ready. We will start discussing this material. Force. Okay. So as per the syllabus, I have prepared this material. So we will start discussing about this force. Study of effect of force system acting on particle or rigid body at rest is called as statics. The relation F equal to m into A is based on Newton's second law. Principle of transmissibility of force is used. External effect remains unchanged. The process of splitting the force into components having same effect is called as resolution of force. A turning effect produced by force about a point is called as moment of force. Resultant and equivalent are equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, and collinear in action. Parallel forces are further subgrouped into like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces, like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces. As per the right hand thumb rule sign convention, anticlockwise movement is taken as positive and clockwise movement is taken as negative. If the resultant of number of parallel forces is not zero, then the system can reduce to a single force. If the resultant of number of parallel forces is zero, then the system may have a resultant couple or may be in equilibrium. See, here this is in both the statements we can say there is a slight difference. Parallel forces is not zero, but here parallel forces is zero, so it makes lot of difference here. Okay, so we have to read the question properly, then only we can go for the correct option. Next, a single force which replaces the given force system having same effect is called a resultant. Okay, this is the definition of resultant. Concurrent force system means many forces passing through single point is called concurrent force system. Force is completely defined by its magnitude, direction, point of application. In concurrent force system, if resultant is horizontal, then summation of Fy is equal to 0. Okay, summation of Fy is equal to 0. For finding resultant of two concurrent forces, one can use parallelogram law. Okay, next, the moment of resultant of all the forces in a plane about any point is equal to the algebraic sum of moment of all the forces about the same point is called Variance Theorem. Okay, this is the statement of the Variance Theorem. Okay, so all these things we have to remember. So how we can remember? The only way to remember is reading and writing. This is the best method for remembering the things. Next, position of resultant force in parallel force system is possible to determine by Variance theorem. If the resultant of parallel force system is both a single resultant force R and a single resultant couple M, then the system is said to perform plane motion. For finding resultant of general force system, we use three equations. If a system is in equilibrium and acted by two forces, then these two forces must be equal in magnitude and opposite in direction and collinear in action. If three concurrent force system is in equilibrium, then the resultant of two forces should be equal and opposite to the third force. UDL stands for uniformly distributed load. UVL stands for uniformly varying load. Fixed support is also named as built-in support. Tensile force of a straight member in free body diagram is represented by drawing an arrow away from joint or body. When the resultant of force system acting on a body is zero, the body is said to be in equilibrium condition. Free body diagram represents active forces, reactive forces, geometrical dimensions. Number of component of a reaction at hinge support are 2. In free body diagram, a cable is always represented by tensile force. Freely sliding guide or collar is a uh, is of roller category support. Types of distributed load are uniformly distributed load and uniformly varying load. If three concurrent uh, if three concurrent coplanar forces acting on a body having same nature are in equilibrium, then each force is proportional to the sign of angle included between the other two forces. This is called Lamis theorem. If a member is connected to other member at its extreme end by pin and no external force or couple is acting in between its end point, then such member is identified as a two-force member. The tension on both sides of cord or frictionless and massless pulley are same. Okay, friends. So we'll continue. Some more material is there regarding these forces. By direction cosine rule, we have cos square theta x plus cos square theta y by cos square theta z is equal to 1. Scalar component of force vector F along the line AB is the dot product of F and EAAB. For concurrent force system, if resultant is also x-axis, then summation f of y is equal to summation f of z is equal to 0. Position of resultant of parallel force system is found by Variance Theorem. Variance Theorem is not applicable to general force system. Okay, so like that, this type of questions also we may get in our exam, which is applicable for which purpose, like that. Okay, if an angle made by the force with y and z axis are theta y equal to 60 degrees and theta z is equal to 45 degrees, then theta x equal to 120 degrees. Compressing a spring does not produce a moment. Moment of force about an axis is a scalar quantity. Sign convention for anticlockwise movement is considered positive since they point along z direction. The magnitude of movement is maximum when line of action of force is perpendicular to the lever. A force couple system can be converted into single force only when the resultant force and couple are perpendicular to each other. Non-concurrent forces in space cannot be reduced to a single force. A freely suspended bent wire in equilibrium, the center of gravity will lie vertically below the point of suspension. Median of any triangle contains the centroid of that triangle. The centroid of equilateral triangle with each side s from any of the three sides will be at s by 2 root 3 distance. If the figure is symmetric about the y-axis, the x is equal to 0. Centroid of semicircle on symmetry lies 4r by 3 pi distance from diameter. Okay, that's all, friends, for today's class. I think today's class is very helpful for you. In this class you can understand the different terminologies coming under force, types of forces, and little bit we have discussed about this centroid. Okay, as per syllabus I have prepared this material. Think this material will be definitely helpful for your EE preparation. If you have already prepared, this will be useful for your revision purpose. Okay, so please subscribe our channel. Please like and share our channel. If you are not subscribed, immediately you subscribe our channel so that you will get first notification, right? So thank you very much. Thank you for watching.